Hey mamas, do you ever feel like the true meaning of Christmas gets lost in the shuffle of shopping, parties, and elf antics? As moms, we want to create a magical season for our kids, but we also want to keep Jesus at the center. And the good news is, you don't have to choose one or the other. In today's video, I'm sharing 7 simple ways my family keeps Christ in Christmas while still enjoying all the festive fun. Hi, I'm Stacy from FamiliesWithGrace.com, the Christian mom's resource for everything faith and family. And as a mom of an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old, I know firsthand how tricky it can be to balance faith with all the other holiday traditions. Over the years, my husband and I have found some easy and meaningful ways to weave our faith into Christmas without adding extra stress, because nobody needs extra stress during the Christmas season. Today, I'm going to share 7 ideas my family uses to keep Christ in Christmas. These are not about perfection. They're about creating special moments that will help your kids understand why we celebrate. Let's dive in. First, we read a devotion book together. One of our favorite traditions is reading a Christian devotion book as a family every evening in December. It only takes 5 minutes, but it helps us reflect on the Christmas story and how it applies to our lives today. When my kids were younger, we struggled to find devotions that worked for us, so I created my own. Now we use a Family Christmas, 25 days of 5-minute family Christmas devotions. There's a version for younger kids and one for tweens and teens, perfect for families like mine. You can find a link to them in the description. Whether you use my devotion book or another one, this small habit is a meaningful way to stay connected to Christ throughout the month of December. The second thing is to include Jesus in secular traditions. Yes, we do Santa and even have an elf on the shelf, but we make sure they both point back to Jesus. Every Christmas morning, Santa leaves a letter reminding our kids about the true meaning of Christmas. Our elf also plays a role in teaching faith, like leaving a note to encourage acts of kindness or reminding the kids to focus on Jesus. This helps tie our faith into the fun traditions and makes Christ feel present in everything we do, which is exactly what we want. The third thing is that we read the Christmas story together. The story of Jesus' birth is at the heart of Christmas, so we make it a priority to read it together. When my kids were little, we'd read 1 verse a day leading up to Christmas. Now we often read through the full story on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. If you're looking for a way to engage younger kids, try pairing Bible verses with wrapped Christmas books they can open each day. It's a hands-on, exciting way to learn the story and reinforce its meaning. You can find free printable versions of the Bible verses from the International Children's Bible on the website. I've got a link for you. The fourth thing is to talk about the true meaning of Christmas. You don't have to preach a sermon, but just find natural moments to bring up Jesus' birth. For example, when we watch Christmas movies that mention family as the real meaning of Christmas, we ask our kids what they think the true meaning is. These small conversations help your kids navigate the secular aspects of Christmas through the lens of faith and keep the focus where it belongs. Number 5 is to set up a nativity scene. A nativity scene is a visual reminder of why we celebrate. In our house, we actually set up 2, one from my childhood and one from my grandmother. My kids love setting them up, even if the pieces don't always end up exactly where I would put them. When they were younger, they'd play with the nativity scene, making up stories about Jesus' birth. I loved seeing them engage with the story in their own way. Whether you have a toy nativity set or a decorative one, it's a simple and beautiful way to center your decorations on Jesus and keep the focus on Him. The 6th thing is to listen to Christian Christmas music. Music is such a powerful way to connect with our faith. We mix in Christian Christmas songs with secular ones on our playlist. You know, we can have favorites like Oh Holy Night or Joy to the World that remind us of the season's true purpose. If you're like me and don't always love the slow, emotional songs on Christian radio, create your own playlist with upbeat carols and contemporary Christian artists. It's a great way to make worship a part of your holiday traditions. And number 7, read faith-centered Christmas books. Every night from December 1st to 24th, we've read a Christmas book together. As my kids have gotten older, that's waned a little bit, but when they were younger, they loved it. And along with fun and silly stories, we would include faith-based books like The Animals' Christmas Eve and God Gave Us Christmas. This mix helps us balance festive fun with meaningful moments that point back to Jesus. If you're building your collection, definitely check out the God Gave Us series from Lisa Tombergen. It's been a favorite in our house. There you have it. 7 simple ways to keep Christ in Christmas. Whether it's through devotions, music, or small conversations, these ideas remind us and our kids that Jesus is the heart of the holiday season. Let me know in the comments, how does your family keep Christ in Christmas? If you're looking for more ideas, be sure to head over to familieswithgrace.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe this video for more faith-filled tips for Christian moms. Thank you for watching, and I hope you and your family have a Christ-centered Christmas filled with joy and love. I'll see you next time.